My family disowned me for being a failure. Now I own the company that just fired my father. Am I the jerk for making my entire family homeless after they spent 18 years calling me a genetic mistake? Let's set the scene. My name is Leo. In my family, if you aren't a doctor or a lawyer, you're furniture. My older brother Marcus is a surgeon. My sister Sarah is a corporate litigator. And then there was me. I liked computers. On my 18th birthday, instead of a cake, my dad handed me a suitcase. He told me, "We've invested enough in a sinking ship. Don't come back until you're worth something." My mom didn't even look up from her wine. They didn't just kick me out. They wiped my college fund and gave it to Marcus for a research trip to Ibiza. I spent that night sleeping in a 24-hour laundromat with 40 towels in my pocket and a burning realization. Love is expensive, but revenge? Revenge is a long-term investment. I didn't go to college. I went to war. Not the gun kind, the silicon kind. For 5 years, I lived on ramen and caffeine. I slept under my desk in a damp basement office. I once ate a protein bar I found in a trash can because I thought it was free gains. It wasn't. It was a dog treat. But honestly, still tasted better than my mom's cooking. I started a cybersecurity firm. Vigilance. We weren't just protecting data. We were hunting. I found out my father's prestigious accounting firm, Sterling & Sons, was cutting corners. Serious corners. Like, the FBI is going to love this corners. I had a choice. I could report him and watch him go to jail. But that's too quick. I wanted him to see me coming. Fast forward another 5 years. I'm now the CEO of a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate. Nobody knows what I look like because I use a shell company called Apex Holdings. My family, they're struggling. The market crashed and Marcus lost a malpractice suit. They were desperate for an infusion of cash. That's when I sent in my representative. The fear. My dad, arrogant as ever, signed over 51% of his firm to Apex just to stay afloat. He thought he was being saved by a faceless angel. He had no idea he'd just handed the keys to the devil he created. I started pulling strings. I fired Sarah. I denied Marcus's loan, applications through my banking subsidiaries. I was a ghost haunting their bank accounts. The climax happened last week. My parents sent an email to the CEO of Apex, begging for a meeting to discuss restructuring. They were losing their house. I invited them to the most expensive steakhouse in the city. I arrived early. I sat in the shadows of the corner booth. They walked in looking old, defeated. My mom was wearing a fake Chanel bag. My dad's suit was frayed. They sat down across from an empty chair. "Dad, where is the CEO?" Me, stepping out of the shadows. "He's right here, Dad, and he'd like to know if you brought that suitcase you gave me 10 years ago. I need a place to put your termination papers." The look on their faces? Pure, unadulterated horror. "Mom, Leo, sweetie, we were just trying to motivate you. We knew you had this in you." Me, "No, you didn't. You wanted me gone, so I took your advice. I became worth something. Currently, I'm worth about 3 times your entire family tree. And as of 9:08 a.m. this morning, I foreclosed on the beach house. They tried to sue. They tried to go to the press. But Sarah, the great lawyer, forgot to read the fine print in the acquisition contract. I own their names. I own their debts. I didn't leave them with nothing. I'm not a monster. I bought them a small, 1-bedroom apartment in the same neighborhood where that laundromat was. I sent my dad a gift basket yesterday. It had one thing inside, a box of those dog protein bars I ate back in the day. I'm sitting in my penthouse now, looking at the city lights. My phone is blowing up with "I'm sorry" texts from Marcus. I blocked him. They say success is the best revenge. But honestly, buying the bridge they tried to burn and charging them toll fees to cross it, that's the best revenge. What do you guys think? Did I go too far, or did they get exactly what they traded for? Let me know in the comments.